Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for the OPTC video, and in today's video I have some bigger damage teams for you guys that have done some summons around the place, but unfortunately didn't get a chance to pick up Vegapunk or Shaka. So the teams you guys are going to see in today's video are utilizing some of the newer characters, however they're not utilizing the 2 units that are built for this content. We are bringing a Friend Captain Vegapunk, of course, because bringing a Friend Captain Vegapunk gives us a lot more damage as well as a lot more ticket growth. So if you guys have these types of units, hopefully they help you guys out. If you don't, I've put out a bunch of content for this particular Kizuna, so make sure to go check out the other videos in the description below if you guys need some help elsewhere. You have a bunch of different options for this particular run. If you're missing something like Dofi Sugar, you can use Shanks Crew, you can use Robin Koala. You have a lot of different options for this Kizuna, which is great, but it's all built around Cerebrals. So as long as you're building Cerebral teams, you are going to be in for a good time. But on stage 2, for the strength variation, Dofi Sugar as a captain removes Special Bind, so it works out really, really nicely. And then we can just use the super swap of Nami and Karina to give us a base stat boost, and that way we can just easily take out Stussy on stage 2. Now, Stussy's always a int character, so we do have type advantage with both Chopper and our Vegapunk Friend Captain, and literally just with the base stats, it's going to be plenty of damage. We're going to have enough to take down poor old Stussy. Moving on to the final stage against Rob Lucci, though. Rob Lucci's going to give us a full board of poison slots and binds our right-hand column, and then after level 31, we get Despaired. Literally with Vegapunk, we get around the bind, and then to get around the Despair, we're going to be using Chopper. Chopper also gets around the attack down, the poison sockets. He also gets around bind, so if you put him on the left-hand side, you're pretty much covered across the board. If you use a chain boundary or a chain boost on the final stage, that's going to happen. You're going to lose your positive effects. You're also going to get 5 turns of attack down, but it really doesn't matter with this team because both Nami, Karina, and Chopper can remove the attack down. We really want that chain boundary because you have an attack down below a 3.5 times chain. So utilizing Sabo here works exceptionally well. I have the Kizuna Recruit Brook on Nami Karina to get a chain boost. That way I get a higher chain boundary. And then I bring back the chain boost with Vegapunk. We have Orbs with Karina. We have additional damage taken and weakening effect thanks to Dofi Sugar. We have Color Affinity. We have an attack boost with Law. We have tap timing with Law. We have a super type for our int character being Vegapunk. He's pretty much the hardest hitter on this team. Plus, because we have Chopper and we have Nami, we get access to the Super Tandem and the Super Type. So Vegapunk can actually use his Super Tandem here, which is really, really good. It's a really good condition because obviously there's a plethora of Straw Hats in the game. We're going to add base stats and chain boost. Unfortunately, I couldn't squeeze a delay user on the team, but if you want to, you could easily replace Law with like Black Maria ulti if you want to and get a conditional boost there and then get the attack boost from Vegapunk, but I just wanted to build it out this way. Alright, so onto the side variation now. We are basically just bringing all of the Vegapunks. I just wanted to basically include pretty much all of them on a team, and it actually worked out quite nicely. So that's the team, those are the supports. Let's dive in. Now, Robin Koala are exceptional for this particular fight. Even if you are using Atlas and you are using Lilith, I would highly recommend still using Robin and Koala. If you guys are missing Nami and Carrot, you can easily replace her with the new rare recruit Pythagoras. You're probably going to do more damage with Pythagoras as well. But, look, potato, right? On the second stage, you are going to want to use the Super Swap and the special of Robin and Koala. You do get poisoned on stage 2, and you do have to tank 60k of the poison damage. So just be mindful of that. You will need at least 60k HP, so make sure to either use poison sockets if you are taking too much damage, or have a way to sort of, increase your HP and heal like with Chopper and stuff like that. You are going to have to move into the final stage with over 135,000 HP, because if you don't have 135,000 HP with max damage reduction sockets, the enemy will kill you. You can use 2-turn damage reduction or 2-turn threshold. Stuff like, obviously, Shako is built for this stage. However, you can use stuff like, there's an Inuyasuma unit, there is the Luffy and Uta unit, the free-to-play character, and you also have access to like free-to-play Yamato 5+2. The way we're doing it here, we're utilizing Chopper, we're utilizing the Vegapunk super type, and that way we can actually overheal to the point where we have enough HP to literally just tank it. It's a lot of damage, and after taking 60k with poison, you're in for a rough time. But again, you can just use poison sockets there. That's going to negate all the poison damage anyway. On the final stage, you get Special Bind on your Sailors. Vegapunk will remove this, so don't stress if you're not using Nami and Carrot. But you are getting the carryover effect of Robin and Koala with their orb buff, so that way you don't have to worry about the 1.1. Atlas is going to remove the 90% attack down with all orbs except for Bomb and Tandem orbs, but Atlas can also override the orb buff, give you an attack boost, and then Lilith can override the attack boost, give you an orb buff, and then you can use Vegapunk to give you a final attack boost again. So you can do a lot of stuff with this team, and synergizing all of the Int Cerebral units together works really nicely. But if you are using Atlas as a captain or you are using Lilith as a captain, you can use their superclass to also get an attack boost or an orb boost. They also have a passive 0.25 increase in their captain as well. So you can do some crazy, crazy stuff with Int Cerebrals nowadays, man. And I'm really looking forward to where we can put them all together and throw them at a super boss for some big damage teams. Right, so finally, we have the Dex fight. And the Dex fight is a doozy. A lot of people are going to struggle with this fight because of the pain and the despair combination. Getting despaired and then having to deal with pain, it's a big problem because you lose a lot of HP. However, you can remove the pain with two different variations. You can use the not Kizuna Boa. She's a cerebral character, works great. However, she's not getting boosted, so you do need to make sure you have the Mr. 3 support. Or you can use Shirahoshi Mancherry. Shirahoshi Mancherry is boosted, and you can actually get their special ready to go. Use them to remove 10 turns of any chosen debuff, which can be the 5 turns of pain. Now, on stage 2, you have to deal with 5 turns of attack down and 5 turns of threshold. Utilizing the super class of Corazon Law can remove 3 turns of attack down. I have the free-to-play Luffy support on them, and then I'm utilizing either my ship for an extra turn of attack down or the Lilith support on Pythagoras and the little dude. I can't remember the little dude's name. But with my ship as well, I get a carryover of a chain boundary too. So that works out really, really nicely. And that way we can actually get 3 turns of a chain boundary for our Pythagoras unit. And then we're going to use the super class and the super type of both Vegapunk and Corazon Law. So that way we can just increase our HP threshold, get a bunch of overhealing, and have enough damage to tank out the pain. Because we don't need to worry about despair thanks to Corazon Law, we can basically just use specials at our disposal. There is a random interrupt for intimidation on the final stage. It can either be a base stat orb boost, an attack boost, conditional boost, or an attack boost, orb boost and chain buff, I believe. So depending on which one you get, is depending on what you want to do with Vegapunk. However, I did bring Reiju and Vivi on this team, so you get an attack boost and an orb boost for 3 turns. No matter what, you're always going to get that. So stereotypically, you could just get the chain boost or the base stat boost, depending on what the intimidation is, and then the conditional boost as the other option. You could do color affinity too if you really want to, but Nami and Usopp are going to increase the conditional boost. So like I said, just depending on what you get for that intimidation is going to be dependent on what you decide to choose for Vegapunk. Now, I'm not even using the Corazon Law special. Honestly, you could use it right here and it will just take away all the orbs. You probably get a bit of a more of an attack boost, but nevertheless, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Bit more damage for you guys if you're struggling past level 30. But if you guys did enjoy the video, bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.